So I've been asked the question, what is the hardest platform to play Fortnite on? And I can honestly say the answer is going to shock anyone who watches this video. Now go ahead and sit back and let me go ahead and explain to you guys why I believe that this platform is the hardest versus any other platform. And I know you guys are automatically jumping to, well, PC is the hardest platform to play on. It has the best players. Though I do agree in the competitive aspect of Fortnite that PC has the toughest players, I do not think it is the hardest platform to go ahead and play on. And here is why for that. You see, PC gets the most players out of any platform. Every lobby you're going into, you're not going to be facing up against Ninja or players that are even close to the standard that we hold Ninja to, even though I do not think he is one of the best PC players or Fortnite players in the world, but he seems to be just the most talked about, and he is pretty good. So the reason I say that is, you see, PC, everyone has a PC at home. Everyone has a family desktop, family computer. Fortnite is a free game to play, so one thing after another, you definitely get the most downloads on PC. You get the most bots in every lobby. The skill level isn't as high as those on consoles. It's only where you get to see people running computers at 1500 frames per second, or what am I saying, at like 200 or 300 frames per second on their $1,500 computers, where it makes a huge difference in the game, and these guys are the ones that absolutely wreck in lobbies. And these are most likely your pro players, Twitch streamers, and so on like that. Now we can go ahead and get into the conversation of, well, what are you saying? What are you saying is the hardest platform to play on? Are you saying it's Xbox or PlayStation? Once again, we get into the general idea of, obviously, PlayStation 4 has won the console wars. Good for Sony, right? They've got even more players playing Fortnite than Xbox One. How can you possibly sit there and say that Xbox One players are better? Well, this actually predates the PS4. It goes back to a time period where it was in Xbox 360 versus PlayStation 3. The Xbox 360 had outsold the PlayStation 3 by so much, and so many players played on the Xbox. Everyone had an Xbox. Like, it was the go-to console other than the Wii U or the Nintendo Wii at that time, maybe. So the people that are die-hard Xbox fans, these are people that had Xbox consoles, grew up on them, they're going to switch over to the Xbox One. So everyone who plays on the Xbox One is already pretty sweaty, given the fact that they are the people that are like, oh, Sony sucks, PlayStation sucks, I'm going to stick with the Xbox One. All the newer people, they switch to the PS4. Everyone who gets a new console, it's a PlayStation 4. They obviously won the console war for the newer consoles. So any new players, all the bots, everything like that are going to be on the PS4. The lobbies are going to be easier and so on. And now Xbox One, on the other hand, like I said in my previous statement, the players that are playing on Xbox One came from Xbox 360s. These guys have been playing for years and are pretty crazy. Now, I'm not going to go out and say that, well, console lobbies and PlayStation 4 lobbies aren't sweaty at all. I've just noticed because I own both an Xbox One and a PS4, and I've played both Fortnite on each of them, and it's not much of a difference, but you can definitely tell that the lobbies on an Xbox One are much more sweaty than a PS4. And then not too long ago, I was playing on my brother's PC. You see, he's got a PC that is the $1,500 PC that I mentioned, and it gets some pretty nice frames per second. I hopped on it not too long ago, got to play some Fortnite on it using my controller, of course, because I'm a nerd and I can't learn to use a PC for my life. In the sense of typing all those keys, I'd rather be a gangster and use my controller. A lot of you guys are probably laughing at me, but whatever, I'm just here to share my opinion, and I'd like to kind of start a debate, because obviously, you get to the pro scene and being on PC makes such a big difference. Out of the winter royale, I believe 200 people made it. I want to say like 185 of them were probably PC players, and 15 were your console play, or 14 were probably your console players that play on PC using controller. And only one guy made it to the winter royale on a console, which was an Xbox One. My final and last argument is right there. It's in the pudding. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Definitely the easiest I have played on is console. Is PC. It's where I ran into the most bots, and that's like where I succeeded the most. But then again, I did run into some very heavily skilled players there towards the end game. But it's all the same when it comes down to it, really. But let me know what you guys think. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.